Welcome back, everyone, to the Echo Competitive Finals, as we have the next matchup for tonight. That is Purple Playhouse versus Formula 3. This is going to be a good one. Both of these teams blew out their opponents in the first round of this tournament, 2-0, winning round 1 and 2. Moving them on to this matchup, as we have this dominant matchup between these two teams, starting right now as we jump into the action quite quickly in this neutral joust here on round 1. This is exciting stuff here. Let's see who wins this neutral joust to start us off in this second round of the Echo Competitive Finals tournament, as Ryan is able to get that for F3 and throw it quickly to his teammate Kroger's. Kroger's now to Spirit. Spirit to Jax. Jax back to Spirit. Oh, and a little Chicago there from Sammy, but a great shot and pass from Jackson Spirit, as we have some awesome passing there from F3. We love to see that. I love to see that. It kind of feels like hockey, you know, when you're watching gameplay like that, as Purple Playhouse with it here in this offensive joust. That's Sammy with it. Throws it down the middle. Kroger's able to jump up, intercept it, pass it over to Spirit. Spirit takes the open 3 and bangs it home, giving a 5-point lead really quickly here in round 1. With 9 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, F3 is going to slam the pedal to the metal until they have a big lead, and then they're just going to play straight defense. That's how they usually play these games. Unless they're feeling a little egotistical and they're just going to ramp up the points, as Jax gets a great stack interception with Kroger's, as Kroger's crosses it to Spirit. Spirit now crossing high to Ryan. Ryan back to Jax. Jax on shield, waiting, takes a shot and bangs it. 13 meter per second cross pocket from shield. Great shot there from Jax. Giving him a 7-point lead with 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in round 1. What does Purple Playhouse need to do to beat this dominant F3 team? You know, in my opinion, F3 is the joker of this tournament. They are the team that is just going to stomp everyone, unless some team knows they're the F3 kryptonite. And we're seeing that now with a 7-0 lead, and they have the disc in their hands as Kroger takes a submarine shot, misses it. Sammy able to slap it out, but like what I was saying, this F3 team is not going to stop until they are crowned the champions. Let's see how Purple Playhouse plays against these F3 team members, as Kroger slams at top pocket for 2, giving a 9-point lead here. Aiden Talley says, okay, all right. Welcome to the chat, though, Aiden Talley, first-time chatter. Hollow, welcome to the chat. Sorry, Ban Cosmo and Biggie from Ray. What? Purple Playhouse with it. Oh, my goodness, great read from Ryan. Gets his hands up, interception, and throws it in for 3. For a 12-0 lead here in round 1. We got a big point gap from these two teams right off the rip, but we have plenty of time. There's 7 minutes remaining. Purple Playhouse has plenty of time to turn this around. Let's see what they do here off this offensive joust to hopefully get some points on the board, as he throws it low to Trap to Waffle. Waffle back to JMB. JMB throws it up to Sammy. Sammy to Sniper, but Sniper gets sniped by that F3 stack as Kroger takes a summary shot and bangs it for 3. And the assist coming in from Spirit. 15-0. 15-0, folks, in round 1. You see like a very dominant performance here from F3, as something that's not new. That is Purple Playhouse with a disc in their side of the field as they try to throw it top mid again, and Kroger's able to just grab that, pass it to Jax. Jax, open 3. We're just seeing an absolute stampede of a game here. Purple Playhouse just has to figure out their offensive joust. They're just getting beat by these quick F3 stacks. Maybe slow it down, try and figure out how to get around these stacks, stun them out. As Sammy with it jumps over the stunner, passing it low to JMB. JMB then crosses it slowly to Waffle. Waffle gets stunned out by that F3 stack. Like I said, they're quick. As Ryan passes it up to Spirit. Spirit slams it over for 2. And there goes round 1 in a blink of an eye, going to F3. 20-0 dominant performance. And F3 just cruises in for a mercy win. Holy. We did not expect that one. At least I didn't expect a complete mercy like that. And F3 is able to get the win. Let's take a look at the stats here. Not much going on that Purple Playhouse side. They were just getting absolutely steamrolled here in round one. Not even able to get the disc on that blue side. As we saw, some amazing midfield work, amazing stack work from F3. Pretty even look over there on that F3 side, around 5 points and 2 assists for everyone. Not many stuns coming from anyone. We see a lot of possession time from Sammy as the QB for Purple, but like they need to connect those passes on that offensive joust, figure out what they need to do. From there, you can't put points on the board if you can't get past midfield. Let's see what they do here in round 2 in this matchup against F3. David versus Goliath. Can Purple Playhouse turn this around after a mercy loss against F3? As F3 gets their first, dance it around, that is Spirit upside down with it. Gets away from the stunner, passes it over Jax. Jackson bubble, great save from Sammy. This clear hits off Pac-Man, but is able to slap it out of the orange side. F3, that was Ryan able to get it and reset it back to Jax. Jackson crossing it over to Kroger's. Kroger's throws it low. That's Ryan. Ryan walking in, takes a shot, cross pocket from low. And he smokes it for 2, giving him the lead here in round 2. That was a great save there from Sammy. That's what you want to see from these players. If they want to turn these games around, they got to make big plays like that. But that was just a really good shot from Ryan. You can't do much about that. As Waffled, they switched up the QB from Sammy to Waffled as the disc goes to the orange team, but Ryan making a great interception, great read on that cross pass as F3 just immediately turns the table, flips it around, and gets back in the offensive state that they're usually in against this team, as we saw in round 1. As they then slow it down to Ryan. Ryan taking his time, crossing it high to Kroger's. Kroger's flicking it down to Jax. Jax on post takes a top pocket shot, dinks off the dink ring, and Kroger's is able to recover the rebound. He throws it back over to Spirit. Spirit in bubble, dancing around, passing to Jax. Jax with a bottom pocket shot for 2. 8 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. 4-0 going to F3 here. 8 minutes remaining, or only a 4-0 lead. A little different from last round, as we only see one player or two come out of the tunnel. That stack comes late. Spirit able to just grab it and throw it in for a 3. Maybe some miscommunication there from Purple Playhouse. Now down 7-0 here. 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Sammy with it. Throws it to Waffled. Waffled flicks it over to JMB. JMB passes it low. Hits off of a boot, though. Unfortunate, you do not want to see that for Purple. Purple then gets the rebound from that slap from F3 as the pass doesn't connect again. Kroger's able to recover that from goal, and Spirit has an open 3 look. Doesn't shoot it, sees that orange stack. Good awareness from Spirit. Floating up, waiting for a pass. Jukes the stunner. Kroger's with it, passes it low. That is Ryan. Ryan walking up, passes it back to Kroger's. Kroger's hits Spirit with a nice pass. Spirit jukes around, being patient, looking for that pass as we have some aggressive stunners coming in for Purple Playhouse. Spirit takes a shot. Goalie doesn't get stunned in time as disc floats freely. That is Purple Playhouse able to recover it first. JMB clears it all the way to the blue side. Orange is there first with that stack, but F3 gets back quick as Sniper Panda looking for a shot. Juking around, gets saved from a... But JMB able to recover, juking around on shield, takes a top pocket shot, and finally puts points on the board for Purple Playhouse. That is what they need here if they want to beat this dominant F3 team. They're on the board. It's F3 now with that offensive joust, which we haven't really seen all night. So they get it quickly onto that orange side, and we have a lot of passing going on here, and they're immediately into the orange bubble. Jack's juking around, jumps up, takes a top pocket shot, doesn't get it to go. Clear goes off his shield. Jack's trying to stun him out. They get the throw off. Disc floats back into the hands of Jax. Jax then crossing it over to Kroger's. Kroger's then Ryan on Nest. Great save from Waffle. Saving that 3-point goal from Nest as they get a clear and throw it all the way into the blue side. 3-point goal saved by Jax JH and that Kroger stack. As that clear doesn't go all the way out. Kroger recovers it, takes a bounce shot. Doesn't fall. Floating freely still. They get a slap out. And Sammy recovers. Sammy passes it over to Waffle. Waffle now. Juking around, passing it back to Sammy. Sammy throwing it cross to JMB. JMB facing a stunner. That is Kroger's. Kroger's able to recover it. Takes a shot. Doesn't go. Little low. Ryan doesn't get it to go. Okay, bars. As Orange is able to recover that. Purple Playhouse throws it all the way down into the blue bubble. Kroger's gets the recovery for F3 as he tries to cross it in the tunnel, bouncing off of Station. And JMB passes it low to Waffle. Waffle looking for a pass, maybe a shot lane here as he's walking over to backboard, takes a top pocket shot. Great save from Ryan as the clear almost intercepted by JMB. JMB misses it. Kroger's gets it and shoots the 3, giving him a 8-point lead. With only 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. That is Purple with it, as he just passes it to the blue team. That was Sammy, I believe. Just passes it to Spirit, and they get a nice and easy shot for 3, increasing the lead to 10. They have plenty of time here. 4 minutes remaining. And a headbutt coming in from F3. Disc goes flying. Spirit turns around and takes the shot. Sammy was not ready for that. The clear from Sammy behind the back goes into the hands of Jax. Jax then takes a side pocket shot. Great save there from, I believe that was Waffled, or I think it was Sammy. But he self-goals, unfortunately. Lead increases to 12 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. We need to see Purple Playhouse be a little more aggressive here with these plays and try and get more points on the board. As the pass goes offline, Sammy able to recover and slap it out to his teammate Sniper Panda. Sniper floats around, shoots the open 3, makes this one. This is what they need. They want to win this round 2 and take it to 3. Great shot there from Sniper Panda as the lead decreases to 9. F3 with it. Jax tries to throw it in a tunnel, but gets a nice self pass, but intercepted from Sammy. But intercepted again from Kroger's, playing some good midfield, stunning that back stack. Ryan gets it and throws it all the way up to Jax, but he gets stunned, and Waffle also gets stunned. Now it's a race to the disc as Orange gets there first. Sammy looking for a clear. Kroger's able to jump up and grab that, cross it high to Spirit. Spirit to Jax. Jax takes a bottom pocket shot and bangs it in for 2. Looks like we have some boycotting for for Big John in the chat. We have Purple Playhouse here with it. 2 minutes remaining. They need to score some serious points here if they want to win this game, and they don't look to get it here. But never mind, an error coming in from Kroger's. They get a nice lucky clear and able to get it in the bubble. And they get it in before that stack comes in really close, almost saves it. And we see the door is cracked open. We could see that Purple could come back if they get really lucky and they make some really good plays here. F3 with it now. Jax throws it to Kroger's. Looks like they're going to waste some time here. Crossing Cloud, pass offline. They have that stack there. It's a 4v1 here. They have the they had the opportunity. I'm glad they scored. That would have been really unfortunate. The lead decreases again. A minute remaining. They need some serious three-pointers. It might be math. I don't know if it is. We will see here. F3. Throwing it quickly off of station. Really innovative play there. Bouncing off station on purpose to bottom bow tie. That was interesting. Jax now juking around on boot. Jukes around the defender. Takes a top pocket shot to seal the deal. And that's probably going to do it for Formula 3 versus Purple Playhouse. Good shot there from Jack's top pocket. But it does eventually close the door for Purple Playhouse to win this game with 30 seconds remaining. Trying to just lessen the load here as Waffled with it. Throws it through tunnel to his teammate Sniper Panda. As he walks it up the court. Looking for a pass, looking for a shot. Pushes goal. Krogers doesn't get the save, and a nice bottom pocket shot from Sniper Panda. And 5 seconds remaining. That's going to do it for this matchup between Purple Playhouse and Formula 3 as F3 wins in 2 rounds. We had a dominant 20-0 win and then a closer 18-11 win to get them the overall win in 2 rounds. Great matchup from both of these teams. Thank you both of these teams for playing this match. Let's look at the stats here before we move on. We got Sniper Panda with 5, JMB with 6, coming for the high of points for Purple Playhouse. On the other side, we have Jax with 11 points, scoring the high, and Spirit with 10. We got 4 assists being the high overall, 4 for Spirit, 4 for Ryan, 2 on the other side, that is Orange. And we have 4 saves coming in from Sammy, a nice goalie performance from him, giving the high in saves for this matchup as well. We have a total of 11 points for Purple. Playhouse 34 for Formula 3. 12 assists for Formula 3 to the 4 Purple Playhouse. And the stun differential, a little different than you would expect. 54 stuns to the 32 stuns on the F3 side. But that's going to do it for me for this stream. We're going to wrap this up and get into our next matchup really soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be right back.